Do, 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 do. I am live, y'all. I'm live. Come on through. Victory celebration. Celebrate good times. Come on. Let's celebrate. It's a party going on right here. It's San Francisco. We're doing all the year. So bring your good times and your laughter too. We gonna celebrate a 5 and 2. Come on now, celebration. We gonna celebrate and have a good time. Come on now, celebration. Hey, we gonna celebrate and have a good time. I know your team wants to be in first place, but they can't see 5 and 2 with half a team. Come on. It's Mac Jones. Yo, Chicago, what's going on? Hey, yeah. Oh, yeah. Because I wouldn't be in this George mood. You know what I'm saying? We got CMC and George Kittle is back. The run game is back and it was on attack. We got Mac Jones and he is running the show with Brock Purdy with a turf toe. Damn, I fucked that up. Yo, what's going on, Vanessa? Hey, what's going on? The bounce back was still. I don't hate. Hey, Lion, you can't hate. You can't hate. You can't hate today. You can't hate. You can't hate tonight. You can't hate tonight. We 5 and 2. We first place. And Al Michaels has really got to know. Yeah, if 49ers share the place with the Rams, and then if Seattle wins tomorrow, they share the place in first place and all this and all that. I'm just like, wait, We have a 3-0 lead in the division, which means doesn't matter if anybody else has the same record as we do. We own first place outright. Bottom line. What's up, RB? We out here. He said, can't do that. I hear you, though. I'm so used to losing lately. I'm just whatever. Basketball started. Well, regular season starting up this week. NBC with the tip-off on Tuesday. She says, okay, Lonnie, here. Yeah, that defense showed up. I was over there getting nervous for a minute, but then I forgot our boy was back out there. George Kittle over there opening up run lanes and Christian McCaffrey over there. He said, it's Sunday, y'all. It's Sunday, y'all. Let the Christian congregation say it loud. Oh, you have to now sing the song at the start so they can listen. Facts, I'm new here as fuck. Yeah. I'm like, hey, you know what I'm saying? We're over there. Do it. But I do want to say something. I actually want to touch on something real quick because I'm watching the game and I'm just like scratching my head. What in the hell constitutes a call anymore? Because they made a pass interference call on Lenore earlier on in the game, and I'm like, they're both battling for position. That's not a pass interference. You know what I'm saying? And then they took a first down away from us because Christian was like a yard short or whatever. but they gave a first down over to the. It was like they was trying to give Falcons like a little bit of a advantage, and then that incomplete pass that they had reversed the call. I'm looking at it. I'm just like, wait, hold on. They called that a fumble last week. I'm like, these fools cannot stay consistent whatsoever. The same play that they called pass interference on, they hit us with a fumble on the exact same type of situation last week. I'm like, they cannot stay consistent. And that just drives me up the wall. But and then what makes it worse is you can't say anything about them because you'll get fined. Like at some point, the refs has to be held accountable for making bad calls because their bad calls cost people games and opportunities. Lonnie knows about it because they done caused Lonnie, to move on in the playoffs a few years ago. Calling janky ass calls. Like, what in the world? Like, how you go? First of all, they literally be calling pass interference when the guy don't even be touching the dude. You know what I'm saying? And this little fight, you can't touch the player like this. They got some of the dumbest rules. You can't touch a player past 5 yards, but you can battle for the ball, which means you have to touch the player. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. Crying about a PI, I don't want. But that just shows you how much I care about the game. You know what I'm saying? Yes, we won, and I'm happy about the win, but I don't like it because those calls kill drives or they continue drives to help out the other team. You know what I'm saying? I feel that way about anybody's team that be getting shafted. You know what I'm saying? And Lonnie, because I was mad when they called your team. You know what I'm saying? When they called that PI in that end zone in the playoff game, I was mad about that. I'm like, what? Like, come on now. Come on now. Lonnie saying I have my V card till I'm married. I'm a Christian woman. I'm so new. I still have my V. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Oh shit. Let's say, bitch now. Don't touch in football. Man, for real. It doesn't it makes it hard to watch the game. It really takes the fun and the joy out of watching football. It really does. I can understand if, flat out calls like, okay, yeah, that's, what I'm saying? You can't justify that. Yeah, that deserves a flag. But when it's like, when it's within the rules and then you still call the flag, Jackson Irvine. What's up, Jackson? Yep. Show is. Talking about the hypocritical NFL. So I take it that it was a tense game. I mean, it was a tense game from the standpoint, like, at first, both, you know what I'm saying? First of all, I didn't realize Atlanta's defense was that good. Okay, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I didn't realize their defense was that good. I didn't know it was top ranked. You know what I'm saying? So, but it was more of a defensive battle like the first half of the game. And really, like the first half, it's like the Falcons had the ball the entire first half, and then we had the ball like damn near the entire second. Not the first half, but the first quarter, and we had the ball damn near like the whole second quarter. So it was a weird game at first, the first half of the game. But that's as soon as halftime came around, we kicked that door open. Losing takes it away more. Nah, it does. Nah, you ain't lying. Cause we got shafted in the playoffs a few times ourselves. Y'all like, oh no. Hey, no, not me. I'm a Niner fan. This is Niner page. This is Niner channel. You know what I'm saying? Niners all day. Ravens. Yo, John Harbaugh about to get fired. John Harbaugh about to get fired. Because there ain't no way in the world the Ravens with that team, even without Lamar Jackson, there should be no reason why the Ravens is on the verge of missing the playoffs for the first time in I forgot how many years. Nothing about I won't go that far. I know why you would go that far. And 25 years ago, I would have went that far too. But I didn't realize they had a top-ranked defense. I'm like, oh shit. I think they said they was like top 5 or like the top defense or whatever. Jeff Olberg, former Niner, makes sense. Because he was part of our Vontage defense back in the late 2000s. I'm so shocked the Broncos, against the Eagles. Oh shoot, you must be talking about what that was what last week's game? Yeah, the Broncos came back and beat the Giants today. That was oh shit. I thought the Broncos lost that game. But either way it goes, the Giants are still going to be a problem because they got a quarterback now. And their defense is looking like that 07 defense. Well, not that second half it was. What's your favorite team? Oh, I'm a Niner. Yeah, Eagles won. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, DG? 7's up. Yeah, Niner gang. You already know what it is. 5-2, baby. 5-2 with no defensive end, no linebacker. But we got that boy D Winters, though. Stop playing. We got that boy D Winters. We got Diamador Lenore. Stop playing. Come on, man. And we got the young Hawks out there. You know what I'm saying? Getting their play time, showing up. Why? Because Robert Saleh, the defensive coordinator, guru. Look. Y'all think Robert Saleh's stock had rose when he was with us the first time? Look at what he's doing with the defense that don't have all of his starters. And they still could, come on now. And no other team can have them. Shit. No other team can have them. Oh, you already? Oh, man. I know you in pain. Because the Ravens is... I just think John Harbaugh has stayed around too long. Because he's been there, what, 20 years? Almost 20 years? I want to say it's been about 20 years, right? Yep. Let's see. Oh, shit. Although I'm East Coast, I guess I can't like the 49ers because the Patriots. Patriots is doing it too. I think, as a matter of fact, the Patriots is 5-2 as well. I think the Patriots is in first place. If I'm not mistaken, I think the Patriots are in first place. Or they're tied with it. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. They're doing so bad on the O line. The Ravens are selling. They are. But I'm I've never seen John Harbaugh coach this bad before. I am, even during their down years, your guys' down years, it wasn't like you could just go and play the Ravens and you was just going to mollywop them. You know what I'm saying? You still have to put that work in. But now teams is just having their way. I'm just like, what's going on? Well, 49ers going to the Super Bowl this year. Oh, man, hey, I love it. Keep speaking it into existence. You know what I'm saying? A home game too? Hell yeah. I wish they were still in their prime. Well, hold on, Jackson Irving. Being that you're a Ravens fan, Yo, yo, you guys, you guys left a sour taste in my mouth, not once, but twice. Thanksgiving and that damn Super Bowl. 5 yards. 5 yards away from winning, and you go to Crabtree. I'm calling. See, if it's KC in San Francisco again, people go. Yo, KC looking like they like. Wait, hold on. Y'all thought we was done? Hold on. Yeah, yeah. You know people gonna crash out. You know they're like, what, this again? You know what I'm saying? Like, shit. I'm calling now, and they going against the Patriots and going to win 15-40. Oh. Patriots back in the Super Bowl against the Niners? Mm-hmm. I ain't mad at that. I am not mad at that. I am not mad at that at all. Oh, you putting 5 on? Oh, she said I'm putting 5-0-0. Pig Hal, but KC is doing the brother they stink. Chicago faithful. You know what I'm saying? Oh man. Man, I mean, to be honest, I don't want to see KC back in there, but we owe them though. That's the only way I want to see KC back in the Super Bowl is if we in it and we're playing them because we owe them. We owe them 2 quarters. 2 quarters and an overtime. Oh, she taking all bets. See, that's what I'm talking. See, she said, she wanted all the smoke. She said, bring it. She said, bring it. I'm bringing it all. I'm going to tell you what. We win the Super Bowl this year with this team. Man, y'all is not going to hear the end of my mouth. I'm telling you, the day we win the Super Bowl, y'all is not going to hear the end of it from me. Because I'm going to tell y'all right now, I'm going to be petty about it. And I've been saying this for years too. So it's not like something I'm just now saying. I've been saying this for years. We win our 6th Super Bowl, and I can do this because I grew up in the glory days of the Niners. You know what I'm saying? I grew up in the glory days of the Niners. Now I may not remember the first Super Bowl. I was just a little one. I wasn't even watching anything except probably little cartoons and playing with my toys at the time. But I was around for all 5 of them. You know what I'm saying? So, man, you know, I was around during the glory days. So we get our 6. We finally get that 6. Oh yeah, I'm talking so much shit. I'm gonna be on YouTube. I'm gonna be all through social media talking shit to everybody. Everybody. Friends, enemies, colleagues, associates, anybody that has something to say about my Niners, I am coming for you. I am coming for you. I am not playing. I am not playing. We have to listen to blackouts. We have to listen about Tom Sulas. We had to go through our own owner sabotaging the season because he ain't like Harbaugh. I'm talking about 4-quarter choke jobs, everything that we have had to go through. I'm talking about 1-14 seasons, everything. I'm telling you right now, I am fancy. Y'all gonna see a different person. Y'all gonna see a different person. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna get the J Millie from the 90s. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna get the J Millie from the 90s because I'm gonna bang on every single look. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm going to bang on every single NFL team. We win our 6. I'm just putting it out there. I'm just putting it out there. What's going on, cuz? I'm just putting it out there. I'm banging on every team. I'm banging on every team. You know what I'm saying? I'm going out to everybody. You feel me? I'm going out to everybody. You know, all that hate, all that hating, everybody be doing on us. I'm going out to everybody. Everybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be Niner out. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be Niner out. I'm gonna go crazy. You feel me? Oh yeah. I used to play with Joe Montana's son and Redwood Pal Golden Bears. Oh, for real? Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. Yes, we will all cash out the money to Millie. Oh, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Millie breaking down fractions, what they owe. Man, you know what I'm talking about, man. I'm from the soil. You feel me? I'm from San Francisco. You know what I'm saying? My blood. You know what I'm saying? I'm right there from the birth of the Niners. You know what I'm saying? It's embedded in me. So, man, look. If y'all, for those that was around when my Warriors, as a matter of fact, if you was around a couple years ago when the Warriors won in 22, you know exactly how I get. You know exactly how I get when my squads be winning championships. I don't play the same way people who disrespected and shot us down the whole time and said we was done. And my Dubs came through in 22 and collected that, you know what I'm saying, 4th ring with this squad and made us the number 3 team overall in the NBA, in NBA history. Man, come on, stop playing. Stop playing. You know what I'm saying? I'm juiced. I'm so juiced. You know what I'm saying? My Dubs is looking good. You know what I'm saying? Going into the season, I am so juiced. I am so juiced. Oh, yeah. Yo, Christian McCaffrey is putting in that work. That's the grinder right there. You know what I'm saying? That's the grinder right there. But there was a reason why our run game wasn't moving the way it was moving. We didn't have kiddos out there doing the blocking. You know what I'm saying? Yep, rooted in the soil, man. DJ, you know. Yeah, the Broncos in first place too. Yeah. In sole possession of first place. Yeah. Like I said, I don't care the Rams are 5-2. I don't care if Seattle wins tomorrow. It don't matter. Because when you look at the standings and you look at the division, the Niners are 3-0 in the division, which makes us sole place leaders of the division. Stop playing with me. And I'm telling you, Kyle Shanahan, Kyle Shanahan's already a great head coach. You know what I'm saying? That's not even debatable. You know, he's going into the Hall of Fame at some, you know, when it's all said and done, he's going to be in the Hall of Fame right there with his daddy. You know what I'm talking about? So, but he wins the Super Bowl with this team, Kyle Shanahan will go down as one of the greatest head coaches of all time. Of all time. Because tell me how many teams win a Super Bowl with just half their team gone. Hasn't happened much. Sorry, I have to go. Can you wish luck for my tackle team? I have to pray. Oh, yo, look, I want to see. Look, I'm not a Ravens fan, but I do got respect for the organization. So, like, y'all not in the playoffs this year is gonna look crazy. So I want to see y'all turning around. Let's go Niners. That's what I'm talking about. The youngsters got to show out. Man. I'm telling you, Robert Saleh is the difference. Because we just went through the look. Think about this. We just went through this last year. We literally went through this last year. But the problem was our defense collapsed. Our defense collapsed, which hurt our offense, and then it just you know what I'm saying? So Salah coming back, man, got that defense back to where it needs to be. Well, not quite back to where it needs to be, but it's getting there. And these young cats is growing and they're growing and they're growing. And by the time the end of the season, oh my god, this is smelling like 2019 all over again. When we had all them young, hungry lions. I'm just, yo, Pretty Eyes, what's going on? Oh, thank you very much. You know what I'm saying? Thank you very much. You know, ooh, man, and 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 not to take anything away from Sam Darnold, because Sam Darnold, look, we know what Sam Darnold can do. You know what I'm saying? But he just can't. It was just a bad situation. It was a bad situation. You know what I'm saying? It was a bad situation. You know. Not matter of fact, it wasn't Sam Darnold. It was the other dude. My bad, because Sam Darnold was already gone. But it was a bad situation, nonetheless. But the fact that we was able to get Mac, look, when I found out that we was getting Mac Jones and he was finally coming to the Niners, I said, oh, cool. Because if something happens, which it did, yeah, I'm good. And Mac Jones been, man, the Mac is back. You know what I'm saying? Mac Jones. Who? Mac Jones. You know what I'm saying? He has restored respectability to that number 10 jersey. You know what I'm saying? Because Jimmy G, Blaine Gabbert, Kyle Williams. You know what I'm saying? Mac Jones have brought respectability back to that number 10 Niner jersey. You know? And I do want to say something, by the way, too. Because I've noticed, I don't know if y'all noticed this. These Alabama quarterbacks have been balling this year. Y'all notice how these Alabama quarterbacks have been just killing it? You know? Only time I would ever cheer for an Alabama quarterback is if they is on my squad. You know, and seeing Mac Jones with us now, man, going back to that, I'm even more mad at that draft. And to hear how Kyle Shanahan had literally talked himself out of getting Mac Jones, oh my goodness. We could have avoided all of this. You know, because as crazy as it is, had we got Mac Jones, we probably wouldn't have got Brock Purdy, to be honest with you. Or if we did end up still getting Purdy, Purdy would have been the backup. Think about that. The Southern Cats build different. Man, it is on everything. Kind of expected from Alabama Crimson Tide. Yeah, Mac Jones. Who? Yo, but I just noticed, like, if you look at the starting quarterbacks that was quarterbacks at Alabama, yo, they've been shining. You know, Alabama do produce. Man, hey, I don't like Bama. I can't stand Bama, but I can't deny talent when I see it. You know, take a look at Derrick Henry. Take a look at Derrick Henry. Man, Derrick Henry used to kill it in college. You know. Shit, he should have came to the Niners. We could have had CMC and Derrick Henry. That would have been nasty. For a year, that would have been nasty. But Derrick Henry looked like he slipped a little bit. I don't know what's going on out there in Baltimore, but it don't look good. It don't look good. You know. But yeah, shoot, Jennings is back out there. Man, Marcus look, hey, DeMarcus Robinson, don't you ever in your life drop a easy catch. Man, man, that was right there in your hands, bro. And you just dropped it. You just dropped it. Like, don't ever do that again. Because we know how good your hands is. Don't ever do that again. And I don't know when Ricky Purcell's going to actually come back, but when he come back, man, I'm telling you, man, look, by the end of the year, man, we're going to look so deadly, so nasty. People going to be like, oh, shit, don't know what, oh, God. Damn, them Niners. Them Niners are at it again. They're at it again. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Kyle Shanahan. I love that man. I love the Shanahans overall. Hey, what's crazy is I've never gone against the Shanahans. Unless when the Broncos was playing against the Niners. That's the only time I went against the Shanahans. You know what I'm saying? Oh, well, as a matter of fact, of course, when Shanahan had that little stint with the oh God, that's look. Y'all know I'm a football historian, and I got to keep it factual. Yes, Mike Shanahan, unfortunately, had wore that silver and black at one point in time. And then he woke up and came to the Niners and won a Super Bowl. Then he came to the Niners and won a Super Bowl. That's what he did. But other than that, I've never gone to when Mike went against Green Bay, Atlanta, I was riding with the Broncos. I'm riding with the Broncos. If you got any ties with the 49ers and Stanford on that type of level, and it's not with every player. I don't want nobody to get mistaken because there's other players that got ties and stuff, but with the teams that they're on, I will never, not happening because it's not, the history isn't that thick to be like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Because when you look at it, and this is one of the reasons why I went with Tampa Bay against a lot of reasons why I went with Tampa Bay against the Raiders. But there's certain players that is from the Bay Area that played at Stanford that I'm going to always cheer for. It does not matter. You know what I'm saying? It does not matter. That's why I'm such a big Harbaugh fan. Sure, he went to high school in the Bay Area. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he got Michigan ties. That's, you know what I'm saying? But he's a Bay Area guy as well. And let's keep in mind, Michigan don't claim Harbaugh like we do. So, I mean, they can just, yeah, they got the national championship out of it, but they don't claim him like we do. You know what I'm saying? That's just facts, They just don't claim him like we do. You got John Lynch, another Bay Area guy who played with Denver, then went, you know what I'm saying, and got him another championship with Tampa Bay. Not going against that. You know what I'm saying? Who else? Oh yeah. Even though he did what he did, and he's a freaking absolute maniac, and that's why we drafted him. Well, we kind of turned him into that. We kind of turned him into that man. But Romanowski, Romanowski, yeah. And then of course, what about John Gruden? John Gruden lost his Bay Area card. He lost his Bay Area card. He lost his Bay Area card because he became a certified Raider. So his Niner card, that shit got revoked. But there was an opportunity for him to redeem himself when he was, doing the Monday night games. And the job opening came up and he was like, no, I don't want to go, coach. I don't want to do that. But you was just sitting here praising Alex Smith and saying how all this and all that, but now you don't want to come back home where you started and coach the Niners? Oh, yeah, you really is a Raider. So, yeah, John Gruden never get love from me. And I was actually pushing for him to come and be our head coach. So we ended up with Singletary. So I'm like, he will never get love. There's a few other guys. But yeah, the connection between the Broncos and the Niners, you know what I'm saying? Denver and the Bay Area, man, look. It's too interconnected, you know what I'm saying, just for it to just be a coincidence or just something that just came about, Oh, yeah, can't forget about, we talking about McCaffrey. Man, we cannot forget about Daddy, Ed. You know what I'm saying? Ed McCaffrey collected his first Super Bowl with the Niners. Look, Ed got his first Super Bowl ring with the Niners against what ended up being his divisional rivals after that. Oh, with the Chargers. Oh, shit. I wonder what their mentality was like when they played y'all that first game that next year when when Ed McCaffrey came out there, like, oh damn, we got a serious motherfucker again. Oh shit. Oh, and then shit. Christian's mama, shit. She went to Stanford too. Shit, come on now, Stanford. Oh, speaking of Stanford, hold on for a second. Hold up, wait a minute. Let me put some bait in it. This is a good weekend for me. Because although my Stanford Cardinals have been playing like absolute garbage, but we beat Florida State. I like that. Now, I think Florida State hasn't been that good with her, but hey, look, the name itself, they beat Florida State, okay? They beat Florida State yesterday. Niners win today. Oh, yeah, this is a Bay weekend. It's a Bay weekend. Why is it a Bay weekend and not just a San Francisco weekend? Because we own the Bay. Sorry, Oakland. Sorry, Alameda. Sorry, East Bay. But the other side of the Bay, we run the Bay. Oh, and then we played and then my Warriors played the Lakers on Tuesday. Season opener. Prime time night game. What? Oh yeah. It's going down. It's going down. I love it. It's going down. I love it. I love it. Because we're going to beat them Lakers. I'll tell you that right now. We're going to beat them Lakers. Because they ain't got enough. They ain't got enough. Crazy fact, I just discovered a video yesterday on Kevin Owens. Oh. Yo, hey, hold on. I'm going to touch on that in a second. Because I just seen someone who they sis dirty outside my building wondering, what the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, hell no. Nah. What the hell? Man. Motherfucker gotta get dealt with. Period, point blank. Now the now RB, what you was talking about, you wasn't around at the time, but I actually talked about Excalibur saying that because I actually came across the video. He would now I don't know if this is the same video that Dietrich was talking about because I haven't watched the video yet, but there was a video I came across about 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, maybe even 3 years ago. But Excalibur, this is when he was wrestling. This is when he was wrestling. And he came out and he had the microphone and he blurted it out. And I was like, hold on. And I think I might even have brought it up in one of Tati's chats. I think I brought it up in one of her chats when I no, as a matter of fact, it was 2 years. It was in the 2-year range. That's right, because I only been around. I only been rocking with Tati and Leo for 2 years. It's going on 3 years now. But yeah, within them 2 years, I came across that video, and I remember now. I did bring it up in one of Tati's chats. I think it was one of the Dynamite chats, and I actually had spoke on it on one of my lives during that time as well. Kevin Owens, I did not speak on Kevin Owens yet, but I did see it. I did hear. I but oh yeah, brother. I don't know if you a fan. I mean, I'm not. I mean, I like Sting, but I won't say like I'm a fan of his. You know. Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm a fan of his, but yeah, Excalibur, I've been saying fuck him. Yeah. You know, and he needs to answer for that. Well, the thing that's saving Kevin right now is the fact that he's hurt and he might not ever wrestle again. So I think that's what's saving him from being canceled right now, because he might not even be on TV ever again. So, but Excalibur definitely need to go, and Tony Khan needs to fire him. He needs to be held accountable for what he said. He hasn't been held accountable. Matter of fact, that's something that we need to, because we need to get rid of him anyways. Yeah. Yo, what up, Tyler? And to be honest with you, I'm surprised. I'm surprised MVP ain't checked him on that. Oh, you got a girlfriend? Oh, you're time to go. Well, I hope it work out. Mr. Icy Color, I'll give Kevin Owens a producer job. You know, he probably would. He probably would, but that would still keep him off TV because he wouldn't necessarily have to come out. So I don't, but Excalibur is still on TV. So I think you know what? Since AEW likes to show messages on their screen, maybe one of us need to go on there and be like, Excalibur needs, you know what I'm saying, make a message. Excalibur needs to be held accountable for saying the N-word or something. In-ring wise, Owens might be done, but altogether. Well, I mean, you never know. You never know. Because some guys who stop wrestling, they just don't deal with the business anymore. And I think Kevin Owens is one of those guys where the only way he would like stay around the business would be probably doing like special appearances for the company or something. You know. But I think Kevin Owens is one of them guys where when he's done, and he's going on with his life. You know, I don't think he's going to have any parts of the business once he gets done. He just seems like that type of person. He's more of a family guy. You know what I'm saying? And you know, he always has his family around. That's somebody that, you know, is going to be more focused on them than the actual business, because it's the mentality of, if I can't do it, then I don't want to be around it. You know what I'm saying? If I can't do it, then I don't want to be around it. And that's the mentality of a wrestler, you know. I'm trying to get her in to watch it. Oh, well, hopefully it works out. Hopefully it works out. You know? Because all it takes is one time. I still want to keep the heat on Owens. No heck, no pun intended. All pun intended, as a matter of fact. Well, I mean, it's going to be kind of hard, though. It's going to be kind of hard because he's not on TV. Now, you might be able to probably, like, try to do it, like, if he does, like, some special appearance or something, you know. But it just be real hard to put the to keep the heat on him when he's barely seen. You know, if me personally, I'd be more focused on Excalibur for the simple fact Excalibur still employed on TV every week, and you know he's doing pay-per-views and all this stuff. You know, so the majority of the heat needs to go on Excalibur. You know, when Kevin Owens wants to decide to pop his head back out, you know, in the masses again, then yeah. Yeah, you know. Because Excalibur, you know what I'm saying? I cannot, like, every time, you know, I watch AEW, I literally have to, like, some way try to ignore his voice and try to ignore him or concentrate on the other commentators because of what I heard. Not even what I heard, what I seen. What I seen. Yeah. I'm talking about hitting Tony up, you know, and sending him the video and all of this. And look, I'm gonna tell you right now. I still have a lot to do because I got some words for Tony Khan. I got some words for him. It's gonna surprise a lot of y'all. And I'm pretty sure Tony Khan's probably got wind of this. He's had to have caught wind of this. And if he has, and he has knowledge of this, and he hasn't done anything, then Tony, you really fucked up. Really fucked up. Should I put it in there? Yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah. Everywhere you can, what I'm saying? You got access to, what I'm saying? Send messages to AEW. Yeah. Because, look, let's be honest. Tony Khan, without having to say anything, look at how he treats the LGBT community. Because when you see where AEW started off at, Nyla Rose had a spot, had a major spot. Sonny Kiss was on TV all the time. You know what I'm saying? Hell, the Acclaim was one of the hottest tag teams. People can't stand Anthony Bowens no more. Nyla Rose, she's been regulated to Ring of Honor, and that's even if she's even on there during that week. Sonny Kiss is somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So you see where Tony Khan, you see where his mind be at, Because remember, Tony Khan has a his religion doesn't agree with a lot of that what goes on. But he understands, like in business, though, yeah, you might want to kind of sprinkle that around, but I'm not going to highlight it. No. Look, I'm trying to get her into AEW like Wrestle Tati. I don't watch. I don't like her watching WWE now, so I'm so. Yo, Tyler, if you haven't seen my post I put up the other day, go check out my post I put up the other day. Because I went at them two content creators. Now, you guys watched Wrestle Dream yesterday, right? Like overall, how do you guys say the show was overall speaking? Because I didn't see the show. I haven't even seen any highlights yet. I just watched a couple of reviews and that's about it. Oh, and then when Tati and Leo was live earlier, I asked, I had brought up about the crowd, and yeah, it don't sound like the crowd was your typical AEW crowd for a pay-per-view, or just a typical AEW crowd, period. Because what I was hearing in the reviews was the crowd was not there until about the main event, So, but I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it so I could formulate my own opinion. And there was something about the State Athletic Commission. Like what Is that wait? Hold on. Hold on. Because I watched a short earlier of when Sting had came back. I watched a short of that. Now I noticed that Moxley was not bleeding. I noticed he was not bleeding. So is that what they was talking about the state athletic commission? And in St. Louis too. And St. Louis used to be like one of the premier wrestling towns. Now I'm hearing people saying don't even go back there. Yo, what's happening, cuz? I'm hearing people like, don't even go back there. I'm like, whoa, what? So I gotta go and watch that. I gotta watch it. You know. But I did uh get the Triller Live Plus. So yeah, I'm gonna be tapped in with a lot of other stuff too. Oh, what's going on, Honey P? You know, I'm just up here celebrating a Niner victory. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? Feeling good out here. What's going on with you? Joe, what's up? We gonna we got going oh man, shit, we just chilling, you know what I'm saying? It's a Niner victory, you know what I'm saying? We talking football, we talking wrestling, we talking whatever. We just ain't talking that. Who I seen was over there stressing again. You know, I don't talk about him, but I do pay attention, and that boy is stressing. I think AEW needs to push huge events in Arizona again. Yeah, yo, they was yeah when they was out there for Revolution, I think it was. Yo, that crowd was hot. I, I hear the wrestling talk heavy. Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the wrestling has made its way back to the topic board. You know, but yeah, they just I mean just overall what I'm hearing even before I watch it, yeah, it don't sound like they should go back to St. Louis. You know, which sucks because like I said, St. Louis is one of them towns where it it was part of the NWA. It has a long, rich wrestling history, and you know, yeah, I gotta go. I gotta at least watch some of the highlights just to kind of get a perspective, you know, because I don't like that, you know. And then when the athletic commission comes in and you know you have to change shit up and what you really wanted to do you can't do, and I hate that shit. You know, I hate that shit. It's like it's gonna be stuff that happens. You acting like people gonna go out here and murder each other. Let's be honest about that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody about to sit there and murder each other on purpose. They might get a little pissed off and you know what I'm saying? Like shit, man, fuck the script. We about to shoot. You know what I'm saying? Which means we about to really go at it. Like you about to taste these five knuckles. You know? Why 100 really trying break baby. Oh man, they've been going at it for so long. I don't want to pay attention no more. That brick baby whack fiasco is look. I'm gonna say this: unless somebody gets balls enough and actually does something, nothing's gonna happen to whack because he police. You know what I'm saying? He police. He one of them special operatives. You know, so And Brick can't really do too much because he gotta, you know what I'm saying? He gotta serve his time out. He can, yo, look, Brick can't do shit. Okay. He got himself caught up in that Fed shit. Brick can't do shit. Yeah, he could talk his shit, but he can't do it. He can't move. He can't do anything. Because if Brick even tries to do anything and get whack hit or whatever, man, shoot. Yeah, you're gonna be right back in court for a new trial. Yeah, he sure is Fed. Shit, he got a badge. See, when you get the chance, Puff. Oh man, hey, RB, you already know how I do. You already know how I do. Yeah, that fool got a badge. Charles said, it was a real bad. Nah, that's a real badge. That ain't no real bad. What the fuck? What the fuck you gonna be walking around like that? That don't make any sense to even troll like that. Like that's stupid to troll. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's fake. No, come on, man. You know. But Whack, yeah, Whack been a buster for a long time. He been a buster for a long time. Oh yeah, 11 belts. Yeah, she broke the record last night. Yeah, that's what I was. I went. Hold on. So, because they said something about a TBS Open Challenge, so I assumed that the ROH uh, Women's Champ, or how did they even do that? Hold on, how did they even do that? Yeah, I gotta go back. I gotta see. Yeah, I'm confused. I seen the POC or Whack Wiggle badge, so that badge real. Man, you know it is. Watching Howard the Duck. Oh, hey, that's my movie right there. That's my movie right there. Howard the Duck. That's my shit right there. That's my shit. You know what I'm man? Howard the Duck. Yo, Howard was a player, wasn't he? Howard was a player. Yo, that movie, man. Yo, I love yo, man. That is my shit right there. Howard the Duck is my like when I say all-time classic favorite, all-time classic favorite. Now, the thing that had me tripping, the thing that had me tripping as an adult watching that shit was the fact that, hold on, is this duck about to get it on with this chick? They's up there kissing like they. Well, hold on. She like, yes, Ducky, calling this fool Ducky and shit. Like, what the hell? They about y'all see the silhouette, and they was about to get it on, and them motherfuckers come busting through the door. Talking about we found it. We found it. We can get you back home, Howard. Oh shit. And these motherfuckers over there fucking around and brought down one of the what they call them motherfuckers? One of the masters of the underlords or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Came on down and got into the doctor's body and everything. And Howard and them, they was over there posted at the diner. He's just sitting over there frying and shit. I'm like, Howard, give me the cookie. Yo, that movie be having me dead. I love it. That shit's hella funny. Oh my god! Now, but just the beginning of the movie had me just like, homie, he just getting off of work. You know what I'm saying? He crack open a beer. You know what I'm saying? He trying to have a beer and just chip back and try to watch something to watch. All of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? The ground starts shaking, having an earthquake and everything. He come busting through the apartment complex. You know what I'm saying? One of the complexes, you got a naked female duck with titties chilling in the bathtub. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Oh my God, that shit had me rolling. Oh, oh my God. Oh, that shit. Oh, that shit was so fucking funny. Oh yeah, I gotta watch that shit again. Oh man, I'll see. Defeated Jody Threat to win the WPW Women's Championship. Is now 12. Oh goodness, this is AEW Crib Control. Oh my God, that shit, man. Fun fact, 100P. There was a rapper named 100P, and he did a song for Sonic the Hedgehog to Four Knuckles. Knocking whipping, knocking whipping boots. Oh man, I like AEW better than because some wrestlers have creative control freedom. They do. Facts. You on a roll tonight, brother Jack? All right. Oh man, I'll tell you that shit right there. Look. This fool. This little 3-4 foot duck out here setting up shop, getting girls' money back and everything. Oh, they're walking on the bar, kicking bottles over and everything, and taking that pitchfork or taking that ice fork and sticking it homeboy. Had that motherfucker spooked. Yeah. I think you better pay him. Oh, I love that shit. I like AEW theme better than WWE theme. For real. I'm with you on that, Tyler. 100%. For real, you never played Sonic the Hedgehog? I played some. I don't know which one I played. I know I played one of them. And that was the only one I played. Howard got the tie on running around. Think about how it say that. Damn. A duck. A duck. Oh my God. Oh my God. That shit. Oh my God. That movie. Oh man. That movie has me in tears. You know. But that diner scene really be having me dead though. Cause how that waitress came over and was trying to take their order, and then she went over there and went to ask homeboy for his order, and he just growled at her. He's like, you're like, oh, hold on, buddy. You know, she thought homie was high and shit. Oh my God. Oh my God. Shit. Do you think WWE AI? Oh, yeah, I read that shit. I read it. Yeah, because I forgot what dude's name that they just hired to do it. But yeah, which is absolutely gonna look crazy, you know. But hey, y'all, I'm about to go ahead and end this. I'm sure that's not AI. Yeah, that's not AI. Well, hey, y'all, thank y'all for coming through. Once again, it's a Niner victory. You know what I'm saying? It's a good night for your boy. So I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my night with my lady. And with that said, y'all have a good night. Be safe out there. Jesse will be live tonight. He has another channel. It's the same name, just add a 2 to it. Go tap in on over there. And your 49ers Super Bowl, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I love the energy. I love the energy. So with that said, y'all, I will see y'all later. Peace.